failure is very, very, very powerful, and it's very, very important because it's something that most of us, actually all of us, will do at some point in our journey to success. So that's very important. It's a blessing from God. So let's talk about why businesses fail. Some of the reasons, some of the common reasons for business failure. Lack of belief. Some people start up in business and think, actually, I want to start a business. Maybe, heard it on the news, a friend was doing it. Actually don't really believe that they can achieve success. They don't really believe in themselves. They don't really believe they can make it. That's one reason why people just don't succeed. Some people. Others, it's a lack of funds, lack of resources. Perhaps they can't hire the right staff, right machinery. Another reason, lack of contacts. Just don't have a black book. Don't know who to call. Don't know who to speak to. Lack of understanding of the field or sector. Some people go into business, believe it or not, and just simply don't understand their sector. Then there's a lack of experience, lack of business experience. Those are probably the more common reasons why people fail. But what I would say is, the interesting thing is, if you think about it, is we all know that the majority of businesses that start fail. But yet the majority of us want to start businesses. Isn't that interesting? Are we all crazy? I think it's crazy. But it's interesting because what it does is it tells you that there's another component here at work. We've got failure, we've got success. There's one other component that's really, really important. That's that burning desire, that dream. It's that dream. So we have that dream or passion, yeah. We see success and we're willing to take that risk and fail in order to get to that successful destination. So those three things are very, very important. Like I said, failure is a gateway to opportunity. Gives you the opportunity to learn something, change something, or act on something. Failure and success. The two of those things are connected via our dreams. Yeah? Very, very important. So we have a dream. We want to achieve success. We've got to fail in order to get there. Yeah? It's part of the journey, and that's very, very important because a lot of people don't quite understand that. So let me tell you a bit about my story. I'm going to tell you a bit about my story. Just to give you a bit of an idea of who I am and what I've done. I'm from a family of 6. I've got one brother, 2 sisters. My mum's here today. Hello, Mum. So school times, I started a part-time job. I was working in a shoe shop, earning about £13 a day. In fact, it was £13 a day. I remember that job very clearly. And then, at the time, a good friend of mine and I were both working and we were having a great time selling shoes. He then got caught stealing the shoes. So I decided, I'm going to leave as well. So I walked out the job and then thought, hang on, how am I going to get my next job? How am I going to earn my money? My brother then introduced me, told me about this guy called Audie Cummins. He was a guy that, as a young black male, was about 18 years old at the time. And he was starting up a hair salon. And my brother said to me, he's looking for barbers. I said, but I can't cut hair. And he said, well, have a chat with him. He said, you can teach. So I went to meet Audie. And Audie, he was a great visionary. He was one of my mentors, one of my early mentors. He just said to me, look, how much is it you want to earn? I said, I'd be happy to earn 15, 16 pounds. That's what I was earning 13 before. He said, you can earn 18. I was like, what? He said, yep, 18 pounds you can earn. So I was like, all right, tell me how, show me the way. So I was like, he just said, look, I'll teach you how to become a barber, a great barber. And I said, cool, I'm here to listen. So Audie, he was, as I say, a great visionary. He was showing us, he was trying to create essentially like an empire at that time. This store that we were working in was in Tottenham High Road, literally in the middle of Tottenham High Road. But he was telling us about his vision to open up a whole chain of stores. This kind of vision and this kind of picture, I'd never seen a vision like this before, and I'd never seen a picture with this much clarity. So I really, really bought in to what this guy was trying to do. And I hadn't really experienced that before, that clarity and that vision. So I listened to what this guy was saying, and I really noted what he was saying. And from not being able to cut hair at all, I became one of the best barbers in London at the age of 16-ish, 17. I mean, we at the time, we had a really defined and unique way of working. We used to specialize in all these creative styles, you know, patterns and palm trees and all sorts, but that's what we did. And he was right. Not only did I earn the 18 pounds he promised me, or 16 pounds he promised me, I actually earned a lot more than that. And in fact, what happened was, as time went on, I built my own clients too. So I'd work in Aldi's till 6, 7 o'clock at night. I'd leave Aldi's, get home to my mum's place. My mum's smiling there because she knows. And there'd be people queuing out my house to get their hair cut. People were queuing outside.